Frankie grew up in the Bronx, and he participated in the Friendly Town program from the ages 6 to 17. He visited the Morissette family for about 12 years. He still stays in touch with them today, and he just saw his Fresh Air brother a few weeks ago when he came to visit Frankie in a match. Frankie is now an accomplished professional boxer. Before he started boxing, he spent some years as a mentor at an in-home group home for troubled teens. He credits the Fresh Air Fund and his experience with the Morissette family for instilling in him a sense of strong morals and a desire to be a leader. Now please join me in welcoming Gato!
When I was 6 years old, living in the Bronx, my mom enrolled me into the Fresh Air Fund. That was 23 years ago. I'm 29 now. I was part of the program until I was 17 years old. At that time, I didn't know nothing about the Fresh Air Fund. I was just told I'm going to camp. I remember going to the holding station in New York and going for a long, long bus ride. I don't remember like what my thought process was during the time of the travel, but I do remember like the loud noises. They had like a little statue with a rolling ball, and it hit like sounds, bing, bling, 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 bling. But traveling to Vermont, I don't remember what I was thinking. I don't remember. I remember being on a bus. It was a long ride, a lot of noisy kids on the bus. I do know. And every year since then, it was always noisy, so I guess that's what it was. But I don't remember me anticipating going to the camp or I don't remember that stuff. When I arrived to Vermont, I met my Fresh Air Fund family for the first time. I don't remember too much about my early experiences, but I do remember that my host brother, sister, father, and mother was in a red caravan waiting for me with open arms. I spent 2 weeks with them. I remember playing with the roosters for the first time and riding ponies. I also went swimming a lot, which is very good because I'm like a Olympic swimmer at that time. I thought I was. And there I was, a kid from the Bronx, living the life I saw on television. I loved it. After that, I liked it so much. For the next time, from the years on out, I spent a month with my family. It was a family of husband and wife, and brother and sister. And that's what I knew for the first half of my time being in Vermont. And then my mom ended up adopting 2 brothers, 1 sister, all one family. And then she adopted another girl. So there ended up being a lot of people into the family as I grew older in the family. So it was in the beginning it was just a simple family that ended up being extended with me being part of the family. I came from a single parent home, so in Vermont I was exposed to structured life. My host father owned an excavating business, and my mom was an artist and a picture framer. She ran her home-based business. Basically, I was exposed to a change, my whole demeanor and outlook on life. The slang I spoke and the bad habits I required diminished. I went to church every Sunday. I became an altar boy. In the Bronx, I faced a lot of peer pressure, drugs, hanging out, sex. And in Vermont, I had a girlfriend, but on our dates we were chaperoned. The morals, the values, and the ethics, definitely. All 3 of them. Being able to work for money, not slave ship, but being able to work for money, knowing how to eat, the forks, the short fork, the long fork, and also working for what I want. It wasn't given to me, oh please mommy, oh please daddy, can I have this, can I have this, can I have this. Either do chores, or you just don't get no money. You decide. And being young, there really wasn't really much to do in Vermont in the sense of like going to the store, hanging out with your friends all the time because one home is here and the next home is like 8 miles away. I did my first communion that year and became an altar boy. I learned how to ski, My mom paid for about 50 ski lessons, so today I'm a black diamond skier. I also played soccer in middle school in Vermont. We were the champions in our division. I was part of a school softball team, and we were runners-up in the championship. I played in the basketball team, but we didn't do so well. The following year, I went to high school in the Bronx. I played football there for 3 years, and we led the team in championships in New York City. I also ran track for a year and wrestled all 4 years of my high school and became a 2-time city champion. I can go on about my experience with the Fresh Air Fund. One thing I know for sure is that the Fresh Air Fund has definitely shaped me into the future world champion that I'm soon to be. Guys, thank you so much. I don't want to cry, and I know you guys are from different areas of the states and 13 states plus including Canada and the whole 9 years. You see, I know. And because of you guys and some experiences, Leona, I remember her when I was a little boy growing up, and I know her. I remember her. And guys, you know, for those who are participating or kind of stopped doing this, having host family, kids, whatever, but you guys definitely made a difference in all of us. I did do a counseling in my group home with the kids, and they adored me, and I adored them, and I will always adore people, especially the Fresh Air Fund. I came here nervous, and I'm still nervous, and I'm still talking because I'm just rambling already. But thank you so much, and I will never, ever forget you guys. Thank you.
When they gave me the standing ovation.
When they gave me the standing ovation, first of all, that was a blinding hit because I did not expect that. Not one bit. And as I was walking away, I looked to my left and I just saw people standing up, and I just saw movement. Being a cat that I portray, I just saw something. I reflex my eyes to the subject, and I look, and all of a sudden I see 1, 2, 3 standing up, clapping, and I got very emotional. I had tearing a little bit because the Fresh Air Fund means everything to me. You know, the Fresh Air Fund and wrestling and how boxing started to become my life. That was just bonkers. I mean, I would never, ever think about people standing up for me. Maybe in fights, because I know I'm exciting, but it was heartwarming.
I did a little bit of...
I did. Tio, can you take a picture? Me and Leona?
Oh, Leona,
There's a boxer named Downtown Leona Brown.
Get out.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
She was ranked number 2, but she got a little older, but she stopped.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you
that
so
was
much.
Great. You
Thank
did
you.
a great job.
Thank you so much.
So you're
Hopefully to
a
do
real
more.
sports guy, huh?
Yeah, I've been in more
everything.
sports.
Wow.
Yeah. I went to Rachel, and I happened to look to my right, and I just saw Leona, and I was like, wait a minute, I think I know her. I said, I know you. And I said, how long have you been doing this? She was like, almost, so many years. And I was like, you always be at the hosting station, right? She was, yeah, I did a couple of times. And I was there and I was like, I remember you. It was you and somebody else, a lady with bullhorn. You couldn't forget that. I don't know. Any kids tell you that if they're in the Fresh Air Fund, ask about the lady with the bullhorn. They say they don't know, they're lying. They never went to the Fresh Air Fund. And I said, I know you. And we just started talking, and she had advanced in her position. So she stopped hosting in the bus station. And I was like, man, we started talking, and she got kind of sentimental. Like, after the speech, she was like, I could see that she was gravitating towards me a little bit, and I was like, man, that's crazy. You've been there for so long, Once you're in a great program, you can't leave it, no matter how old you are. Okay, let me hit one with Leona real quick. I don't know her.
Frankie.
Yes.
It's so good to see you.
Same here. I'll be doing more. I'll be doing more.
I'm going to be watching out for you.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
I see nothing but great things for you.
I'm heading that direction.
God bless.
Thank you.
Mwah.
My nephew is the light heavyweight.
Oh, that's about 190 pounds.
Okay. Of Canada.
Of Canada.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you should get a picture. Want me to get a picture? Yeah, that would be really
Oh, of
good.
course. Hey, Mom.
You're looking through the eyepiece.
Where in Vermont were you?
Troy.
Troy? Okay.
Yeah, by Newport. Way up north.
I didn't know you'd be famous.
In boxing or any sport, you gotta have confidence.
He's so funny when we brought him home. He goes, "Oh yeah, I can swim. In fact, I wrestled a shark."
Oh wow, you should have put him in the pool then. It was a pleasure.
Nice to meet you. Good luck
Same
in your
here.
career.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
How you doing?
Katie
and I actually teach in the Bronx. I snuck in here with moms. I'm not supposed to be here.
Oh, wow.
And I'm an elementary school bilingual teacher.
Okay.
And my kids love you. And like in my neighborhood where I live in East Harlem too, like everyone loves you. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And also maybe you could write just a little message to the kids at my school.
Central New York, how you guys doing? This is Gato here at the Fresh Air Fund, meeting your representative. I want to say, listen, stay focused, stay alert, stay alive. That's how life goes. And remember, always be a leader, not a follower.
Oh, yeah.
I'll send it to you. I need your email. Who do I make it out to?
Colleen. C-O-L-L-E-N.
I wanted to come and thank you, give you a little present.
Oh, present? Oh, the t-shirts, right? Oh, yeah. I go wear them in my interviews. Everybody know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're so great.
Thank you. Nervous, but I did well. I did well.
You're fabulous.